So apparently we're continuing to have major problems with our water heater. I'm thinking this has something to do with the fact that our house was built in 1395. Oh, and by our house I mean my schoolhouse, not this house. Give me a break, I wrote this pre-intro monologue while I was still over there. Anyway, we've had a plumber come in a few times now, and I'm not sure he's getting the job done. In my personal experience, you can always accurately gauge the quality of a plumber by inches of visible butt crack. The ideal time to take a measurement of the butt crack is when he squats down to, quote, see what the problem is, although it's pretty obvious he's gotten in that position to show you the quality of his work via his exposed butt crack. Personally, I don't let anyone with less than 2.5 inches of visible butt crack go anywhere near my pipes, and 4 inches is ideal. Just because his job is unsavory doesn't mean he should be able to get away with the bare minimum. And don't be afraid to send a plumber away with the suggestion, get some looser fitting pants, a shorter shirt, and then we'll talk. Good afternoon, butt kickers. It's November 4, the 308th day of 2011, which means that 41 years ago today, a 13-year-old feral child was found in Los Angeles, California, after having been locked in her bedroom for most of her life. Feral children are children who have grown up more or less completely separated from society, and as such, they're kind of like animals.
Just like Princess Mononoke.
No, it's not like that at all. Much sadder than that. The people who discovered this girl codenamed her Genie, probably because she was like a genie in a bottle, never once experiencing freedom, and also because she could grant 3 wishes. Wait, that dirty, socially repressed child is a genie? I mean, I know it's just a cartoon, but I was expecting something more along the lines of an Aladdin, Robin Williams, giant blue man kind of deal. No, it's not like that at all. It's much sadder than that. I wished for 3 more wishes and then she bit off my hand, so I guess that's against the rules. Then I wished for her to cure my rabies. I'm just wondering how deeply messed up you have to be to keep your child locked in her room for 13 years. They tried to rehabilitate Genie, but that window of social structuring, those few years when you're really young, when you're truly malleable, were gone. She got to the point where she was able to socialize in a very restrictive sense with people, but she was never able to become a fully functioning member of society. In short, she now merely survives, exists, instead of living. My advice to all you parents out there, if your child misbehaves, locking her in her room is an okay punishment, but never leave her in there for more than 4 years. To test if your child is feral, here's a short multiple-choice exam. When responding to reprimands, does your child A, bark, B, foam at the mouth, C, hiss, or D, do all of the above and then pee on the neighbor's fence? If you answered in any manner except for crumpling up the test and throwing it away in disgust, then I hate to break it to you, you may have a feral child. Either that or your child is in fact an animal and you're just one of those weird people who refers to her pets as children. And while that is pretty weird, it's not nearly as bad as treating your children like pets. Until tomorrow, I'm Griff, and I'm still talking.